So I'm with our latest confirmed signing with Candela Ferreyra Bas.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. So I suppose that's get into it. Nice easy start. So how did you first become involved in playing football, and how did that eventually lead to you playing within the senior level of the WNPL system?
Okay, so I first started playing football when I was about 10 with my older brother. So he sort of like kicked the ball towards me when I was like young and I just started to really like it. And all my friends in Tassie played soccer, so I just like followed them. And then I started in like the men's system there, so the like youth boys. And then when we moved to Melbourne, I started like going to like state teams, and I was playing NPL by I think the age of 14 at Casey Comets, and then just kept playing. And then I've pretty much had a 2-year gap just as of recent, and then I got into contact with Sam looking for good club and good people. So here I am at South.
So throughout your playing career so far, you've been involved with a number of different clubs in the Victorian League. This includes a captaincy position with Southern United.
Yeah.
How come you've never really been able to at least find a singular club at a senior level?
I think more so I've followed coaches, and at clubs that I have been at, I really do like appreciate learning from a coach who's going to make me better. And I think for that reason I've left clubs because of coaching reasons, following coaches. But so I'm just hoping to stay at South long term. Sam really knows what he's doing, and I'm really enjoying his coaching style, as well as Garbo as his assistant. Like, I feel like I'm already learning so much just in the 5 weeks I've been here. But super excited for the 2021 season with South.
Just same Sam's a Northerner.
Yeah.
As someone who was building a strong name and image for themselves within football, what inspired you to give football a boot and try Aussie rules briefly?
I think I just lost passion for a little while there. I had a couple good seasons, and I think playing the best football I had been those years, and then I just like started to hate it. Like, I just needed a break from it. Like anything, if you do too much of it and you don't give that time to yourself, I think eventually you just fall out of love with it, and that's what happened to me. But trying footy and like playing it, I think was kind of a wake-up call, because I was only there just for fun. I really don't have passion for AFL, and I've noticed that because I've tried it. So I feel like it was a blessing in disguise trying AFL, because if not, I wouldn't know that I truly actually miss soccer and that I'm passionate about soccer. So it was a good break, well needed, and I'm back.
Worst case scenario is always rugby.
Yeah, I can always try that.
So for this year, not only have you returned to football, but you've also come to a new club in South Melbourne. First of all, what sparked the return and the desire to play for South Melbourne?
So I was looking for a club that's going to make me better, development-wise, and as a person. I really just want to focus on loving the game again, playing for the love of it, and I think South is a club that can really help me get there, as well as the people that are here. I've played with many of the girls against them mostly, but a few of them that I've played with at Alamein before in the past. Like, we've got a lot of chemistry, like girls like Jana Lawson and Kat Goff. We played together there, and I really love the people here, and I just wanted a fresh start, a club I haven't been at, and I just want to focus on my football and learn to love it again.
You've been described as a, quote, versatile attacking player who can dominate matches in the midfield as well as create and score in the front third. Would you agree with the description?
Wow, that is a very nice description. I would say yes. I'm definitely a waste if you put me anywhere in the defence line, but because of my footy pre-season that I've just completed, pretty much like probably made me the fittest I've ever been in my life. So I think Sam switching me to midfield is a good choice for him and the team, because I feel like I can now run box to box, run out a game, whereas 2 years ago there was no way I was going to do that. That's why I used to be put in 9. So I was predominantly 9 because of physical shape reasons. I wasn't fit enough to run out a game, but I think I'm better value in the midfield for sure. I like to create play and assist goals.
Lovely. Always good to hear. So do you have try that again. Do you have a position of preference, or do you enjoy holding a level of positional flexibility?
I actually am so happy anywhere in the front third. Like, I really like 10. I like 8. I like 9. I've played wing before as well. But I think my best position is definitely 10. Yeah, rotating between 8 and 10. So attacking or defensive mid.
So you mentioned it's only been just over a month so far. How would you describe your pre-season experience to date?
Yeah, it's been really good. I've actually offloaded a little bit. The physios have just given me a couple of sessions rest because of the load I was doing with both footy and soccer. I was actually going to try and do both because I didn't want to give one up. And yeah, it's been quite light for now, but now we're getting into the serious stuff. Like next week, we're back to 3 days a week. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday training, and then games as well on top of that. So I think Sam's going to amp it up a little bit starting from next week. But yeah, it's been good, really fun, and it's given me the opportunity to get to know the girls a little bit, even though most of them are away in W League. But the ones that are here, it's been great.
And speaking of the W League, this season we will see the return of Melissa Barbieri to playing in the beloved blue and white for South Melbourne. As a player and a teammate, how would you describe knowing that you've got someone with the level of experience and ability in a player like Barbieri?
Yeah. Well, so I spent a bit of time with her when I was at City trialling, and I think in the time that I was there, it's just so nice having someone that truly wants to develop you, as a person, also as a footballer. I think having Barbs in the back, like, she's going to teach every single one of us things that we don't already know, and that things that, that we might not think we need to work on, she will be honest. And yeah, she's very genuine, and I'm like super excited to have her on the team. And yeah, I'm very excited to learn from her.
So, who are you most excited to having as part of the team for the 2021 season?
Oh, that's a tough one. Honestly, I'm just happy to be back playing, but I'd say the whole team together will be my cup of tea. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing with everyone. Pretty much everyone I've played with here, I've played against. So I feel like it's going to be a privilege playing with any of them alongside me as teammates. So yeah, very excited.
Extremely diplomatic. As far as your sporting career has gone so far,
yeah,
what would you consider to be your greatest achievements, either as a team or as an individual?
I'd say, well, one of my biggest achievements was probably 2017 season at Southern United. Just like really having a good season with the girls there. They were all really young, and I think we finished 5th on the ladder, so 1 point short out of finals. So Alamein beat us by 1 point, so we didn't make finals that season. But for us, it was just all about development, and I was fortunate enough to win the gold medal that year. But yeah, I just think, in my football career, I think, gold medal, but also just like leading that club into a bit of success. That was a special moment for me. Yeah, I really enjoyed that time. But yeah, hoping to have a good season with South.
What ambitions do you hold for the season ahead?
One for me is definitely like working towards W League and just getting an opportunity somewhere, whether interstate or in Melbourne somewhere. But also just working on the basics again, learning to love the game, and just be a leader out there, even though I won't be a captain for South. Like, I'm naturally a leader, and like just like in preseason, I've really enjoyed like trying to teach the younger girls. We've been playing a lot of games with the U19s, so just like helping where I can, and yeah, being myself, and yeah.
Similar to the previous, do you hold any ambitions in a more longer term in your career?
I would really love to like go and play overseas, or like go back to where I was born and like play for Argentina or something. Don't know if it's a bit too late for that, but I'm still young. But yeah, I think that's probably my long term goal. Get noticed by the country I was born in.
So at this point in time, we're only 2 years away from jointly hosting the World Cup with our trans-Tasman cousins. On a personal level, what does it mean to you knowing that such a major tournament will be hosted on our doorstep?
Oh, I think it's incredible. I think, women's football has really just taken off, and I think the world needs to know that, like, especially the Matildas, like, we're doing so well, and I think to have such a big event on our home soil, I think that's a great achievement, and the Matildas deserve that, and they deserve the support that they'll get from Australia. Yeah, super excited.
As a footballer, what does it mean for yourself knowing that you will have an active and vocal fan presence in the league where typically the only noise you may hear is from mobile devices and passing vehicles?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I guess it'll be a good thing, and it'll be good to be supported a little bit extra rather than just people yelling or just mobile phones. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the South fans out there cheering us on, and yeah, hopefully we can get some wins for them.
As talking about South Melbourne fans, do you believe that we, as supporters of the club,
Yeah.
should be expecting silverware this season?
I would say yes. I'd say for both the males and females. I think we have some very strong lists. But yeah, I'd never go into a season not wanting to win silverware. So for me, that's definitely on the cards for sure for South.
You hear that, lads? If you don't win some, she's going to get you. Now, like all of our interviews, we'll now take a few moments just to be a little bit less serious and to have a little bit of laugh about things.
Yeah.
So, now, the humble Hawaiian pizza is all too often the centre of controversy and inspiration of great hatred.
Wow.
However, should we all unite against those who believe that prawns belong on a pizza? And do you believe that they should be receiving psychiatric treatments?
Wow. Okay. So I'm actually vegetarian, but I do eat seafood. I'm pescatarian, and so I'm one for putting prawns on pizza. So I'm one of those crazy ones. I really, but yeah, that's my answer. Yes.
Now, Tasmania is infamous for such creative place names like the Grunter,
Nice.
Thrush Forest, Pensioner's Bush, Stumpy's Bottom, and Piss Pot Creek.
Wow.
Why do you think Tasmanians are so childish?
I really don't know, but the one thing I did learn when I lived in Tassie is that people call nerds Spocks. So that's a fun fact for you. But I don't know why they're so childish with the nerds. All I know is that nerd equals Spock in Tassie. It's a good one.
Maybe they just want attention.
Yeah.
Football is a game that brings out a vast array of emotions because of such emotional heightenment. Certain words will often get utilised in exacerbation of emotional vigour.
Yeah.
Which is your favourite swear word to use in such emotive situations?
Wow. To be honest, it's in Spanish probably, and it's carajo. You can Google that.
We most definitely will. So-called career titles such as influencer, YouTuber, Instagram model, and numerous others in a similar vein in the entrepreneur technology bubble are increasingly used in the day-to-day discourse. Do you agree in their legitimate presence as valuable careers? Or would you agree that they are merely synonyms for pretentious wanker?
Oh, depends which one we're talking about, to be honest. I personally don't follow any influencers anymore, or like, people that just post to like show off on something. Like, I just follow people that I personally know on social media. But yeah, I'm not going to comment on what I think of them. But I just don't follow them.
We'll leave that as pretentious wankers. Oh, that concludes our interview today. In the meantime, you can come down and watch us more or less every Saturday at this point in various grounds in Faces and Friendlies. Otherwise, this weekend as well, the lads will kick off tomorrow at Heidelberg's new ground in Oakley. Until then, do you want to plug any of your social media points where people can follow you closely to get to know you more in the coming pre-season?
Yeah, I only have Instagram. I don't have Facebook, but it's Ferreyra Bas C, and that's it.
Oh, give her a follow and all the best for the season ahead.
Thanks so much, William.
Anytime.
Cool.
Oh, thanks.
That was great.
Oh.